recently somebody posting about how to use step bezel. So I'm going to make a quick video, but I'm going to try to construct my step bezel first. Got some 3/8 just plain bezel wire, and some 16 gauge square, and the whole point of this will be to try to set this rutilated quartz that has a really great look, especially when you can see through it. So we'll see how it goes. Cut the bezel wire to size, and now I'll just solder it together. We've soldered it up, sanded both sides on the sandpaper here just to make sure we're smooth. I'll have to clean up that inner solder joint right there before I get too far away, since it's a clear stone and that will easily be seen. Working the wire around in the general shape, I'll probably err on the side of a little small because I can always stretch the wire out, but I can't shrink it. Alright. Okay, we've soldered up what we hope will be the inner step and hopefully get it to fit with minimal manipulation. I'll be able to test that in a little while. Alright, you can see it's a little taller than it needs to be. Hopefully when I squish it down it will come on out and fill those gaps in the corner. Otherwise I'll have to stretch it a little. There you can see we have the fit. Unfortunately I will have to stretch it a little as it's not quite big enough for the corners. So we'll work the metal a little bit. Tried some basic stretching, giving it a pull. I couldn't get it big enough, so now I'm back to the mandrel or round, and I'm gonna get it a little bit bigger, hopefully not go too big. The height of the stone, and I'm just going to scribe some lines all the way around the bezel wire here at the height that I will cut it down to. I could just set the step wire up further in it, but because of the stone I'd prefer this one to just be flush on the back. Now we got the wire in there, good. Height for the stones adjusted properly, and I verified that the bezel height is the same all the way around even after grinding. Here you can see where it's flattened down a little. All seems to fit together pretty well. Next step will be to solder in the step. Right, I just soldered up the piece that's in the pickle, so now I'm going to take a little more 16 gauge square, bend it around in a triangle, teardrop, pear shape, whatever that stone was. Very similar, because I'm going to try to tap or tag this just right on the top of it as a bail. And here we now have a bezel with a step bezel in it. So gonna solder the bail on there to the top and probably turn it upright. Might remake it if it looks a little too crazy big, but we'll see. Shrunk down the bail considerably. I just didn't want it to detract from the stone. I kind of liked it big, but decided to go with something a little smaller. Let's realize I don't think I showed you stone fit, but if you look, she drops right in there. Good height all the way around. And really happy with the way this has gone so far. Figured I'd take another video of this before I epically, well, hopefully avoid destroying it, trying to solder this bail onto the bezel wire there. Let's hope for the best. Well, as I feared, the heat contorted it and it sprung and I had a big old mess. So now I'm trying to put these tweezers in a vise to hold it more steady. Made myself a new bail that I just dropped down there and I'll have to pick out. And we're going to try this again. Well, I've got a bail attached now, so I'll go do some cleanup, maybe a little shaping on the hole, but I really don't mind it if it's not completely true. I kind of like the look. Yeah, clean this up, check my edges for roundness. As you can see, a couple of them did get bent when it sprung in the tweezers the first time. Should have known going into it, I even mentioned it, but We're back together. Gonna clean it up, polish it, set the stone. Alright, we're pretty well shined up, inside and out. That should look decent with the stone in there. Yeah, gonna set the stone and take another video. Right, here you can see the final stone set. Pretty much mirror polish all the way around. Nice and smooth, no real ripples. Cap is just stunning, and it's high domed, so it really makes for a great look. That's how you construct your step bezel, and it's not bad considering it's the first time I've ever tried to make a step bezel. Could be a lot better ways of doing it. Feel free to let me know.